We'll now call up Morgan Craven and Emma Trimble. Morgan,
Hi.
state your name.
Yes, I'm Morgan Craven. I'm the National Director of Policy at the Intercultural Development Research Association, and I'm testifying on 2432. So like other witnesses, we have a couple of concerns with the bill as it is right now. The first is that there are certainly other ways to address harassing behavior, including through the behavior threat assessment teams that are in other bills that are moving along related to school safety. And of course, as was mentioned, those threat assessment teams are research and evidence-based and are designed to handle not only targeted school violence threats, but the behavior that I believe this bill is seeking to address. And generally, we should really be seeking to limit the number of students who are sent to DAEPs where we can. We know that TEA has identified placement in a DAEP as a risk factor for school dropout, and they often don't provide enriching academic experiences or important social interactions, or really a lot of the solutions that we know could come from other methods of addressing student behavior, like a counselor or a social worker intervening. Instead, we should really be engaging in research-based approaches like behavior threat assessment systems that we know work to address the root causes of behavior, find real solutions, and provide appropriate and proportional consequences. Another concern that we have is that offenses that are relatively vague, like harassment, can sometimes be used to punish the behaviors of certain students more than others, and we've heard other witnesses talk about that. Certainly the actions of students with disabilities are often viewed differently than those of their peers, and we know that these students are punished at disproportionately high rates, including referrals to DAEP programs. There's also plenty of research about the ways that the behaviors of students of color, for example, are viewed compared to their peers. Even for the exact same behavior, students of color are more likely to be punished, and punished harshly, than their peers. They're more likely to be viewed as older, more culpable, and in need of a punitive approach, even again for the exact same behaviors. And when we open up those punishments to offenses like harassment, which are again relatively subjective, these are the students that could suffer disproportionately. I'll just close by saying that we are concerned generally with an expansion of the pathway to DAEPs, particularly when we know that there's another more effective way to address these behaviors that we're concerned about. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Questions, members? If not, thank you very much.
Thank you.